Welcome, friends. So today's channeling is all about how to develop your inner compass, and it speaks to the importance and how to connect energetically to your experience, specifically when you're receiving information. And what I love about this is that it takes it out of the binary of seeking answers and labeling something as right or wrong, and allows you to go deeper through zooming out and seeing it through various levels of understanding, which, as it discusses, can also help to bring us back into states of unity consciousness, not judging one another, but seeing one another in truth, seeing ourselves in truth. So, as you might be able to hear in this intro, Pepper, he's been snoring today, so you can hear him in the channeling, but I think his frequency adds a little something. So, without further ado, here is the channeling all about developing your inner compass. Yes, the information from the energy is something that can be of service to you if you approach it with a lens of wonder, not a lens. Again, it is simply a lens of seeking, of finding. If it holds an energy of what is the right answer, then you must take a step back. Drop into your physical being. Drop into your energetic field, knowing they are one in the same. Your connection to your physical body is more tangible, it is more dense, but knowing that the physical body is a dense manifestation of your energy. And notice any beliefs, any thoughts that are coming up around that idea at this time, any judgments specifically around your physical body being the manifestation of the energetic being that you are. And can you see that judgment not with more judgment, but with curiosity? Everything is information. You live in an age of information. And it is quite poetic that you are inundated with information at every crevice, every corner. It has become so much that it is an obvious invitation, and yet not obvious at all to many, to go within. When there is an overload of information that is coming at you in every which way through various different lenses, intentionality, with differing levels of integrity, which is another poetic metaphor of AI, of so much information that is coming from humanity and yet is also coming from humanity through a vehicle that, yes, was created by humanity. And it is interesting that people feel that AI is not real when there is a message or a video that comes through that is fake. What is the lens in which you believe that to be fake, knowing that it was created by a human? It may not be a human voicing it or embodying what is in the video, but they are the energy that is driving the creation of it. And that right there is a metaphor for you to sit with. It is a direct representation and reflection of how so much information that is before you, so much content as you refer to it, is not in authenticity, is not done with integrity. And you've needed the mirror of AI for so many reasons. The one we are speaking of today is in direct relation to this information that came through this one before. Turning the camera on to mirror back to you this message of finding, not in a energy of seeking. It is the energy of, say, when you find money in your pocket, you were not seeking it, but you found it. That is the energy that we speak of. And that right there is how you can begin to understand how all of your experiences are the embodiment, in a sense, for you are embodied, yes, of energies that may not actually mean what you believe it to mean on the surface. Thereby the energy of finding money in your pocket without seeking it is a mirror, is a reflection of this energy of finding something not through seeking, but allowing it to come through as a knowing. And we use the idea of finding money for there is great emphasis on it, and we invite you to explore that for yourself. For the more power and emphasis that you place on it, that is enabling that energy within society. And that is why so many people at an individual and a collective level have great lessons in navigating the idea of money, the relationship to money, because society is coming to a time of reckoning around the, we'll say, relationship to money as you have become accustomed to it. And even the mirror, the reflection of money turning into something digital, something non-tangible, something in the ethers, the internet ethers. Again, a mirror of reflection, of energetic field, that which you cannot see, that which can be changed, that which can disappear at a moment's notice, at the click of a button. Is it really real? If it can disappear at a click of a button. So what is this thing that you give such great importance to? It again is an invitation to go deeper into what is asking you to understand within yourself, within your own lessons in this life, within the lessons, within the contracts that you have with those around you in this life. Thereby you can release the attachments to what you believe money to be from a societal, ingrained, conditioned perspective, and see it simply as a mirror to understand more about yourself. So finding that money in your pocket, see it simply as an energetic mirror. And when you can see that as an energetic mirror, that is the energetic expression in which you can then begin to drop into. So when you are watching something, listening to something, when you are present with another being, no matter what they are doing or what they are saying, you can feel, you can connect to the energy of that which they are. Beyond what it is that they look like, what they do. Beyond what it is that even what they are saying or how they are acting, you can understand the energy that is driving their behaviors, driving their words. And in that you do not see them through their words and through their behaviors, but you see them through the truth of the essence of that which they are. Thereby releasing the judgment and seeing them with compassion and understanding and the frequency of love that again has been misconstrued and misinterpreted. And diminished based upon the conditions around what it is to love someone. Who deserves it, how it should be given, how it should be received. The conditions that you place upon it create the limitations that are again mirrors for you to understand your own relationship with not the idea of romantic love, but the idea of your connection to that which you are and that which is everything and no thing. That which is beyond what the thinking mind can even begin to fathom, nor can it, nor should it. And yes, we use the word should for the mind that you have developed into, or de-evolved into, we give pause for you to sit with that. For the mind which you have de-evolved into is no longer serving you. And when you can drop into the energetic experience of something, you can then begin to allow the mind to not simply be something outside of the physical body, to be outside of energy, but there is a merging of intellect, mind, a merging of the physical, the body, a merging of energy, merging of spirit, that which is always merged, always in a state of oneness, always in a state of unity. It can never not be. It is the de-evolved mind that makes it so. And it is purposeful to understand, to step away from it, to then come back into this sense of union and merge into that which you always are, to understand it again at a deeper level, to have more appreciation for it. We put that in quotes because again, that is a way of seeing something through a limited scope and perspective. Because when you appreciate something, it can still hold a sense of ego with it, in the way that you have become accustomed to the idea of appreciation. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate the sentiment. When appreciation becomes a sense of gratitude, deep, 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 deep gratitude, you will understand at a deeper level what it is we mean by putting appreciation into quotes. For oftentimes appreciation is followed by a but. I appreciate your efforts, but. I appreciate the sentiment, but. There are conditions around it, whereas if you appreciate it, but it does not meet your own conditions, it is not satisfactory, it is not whole in its reception of it, or in the person, the energetic being that is offering it. And when you begin to see all of the levels and layers in which you separate yourself from yourself and from others, that is also one and the same. It can feel overwhelming. And that again is why dropping into the energy for the mind will take it to a place that feels challenging. Bringing it back. There's no need to label it. There's no need to name it. There's no need to put any words to it. Just simply be with your own energetic experience of it. The idea of experiencing anxiety is an idea of experiencing energy, and that may relate to those that feel disconnected from the idea of feeling their energy. But if you are feeling a feeling, if you are feeling sadness, if you are feeling fear, if you are feeling anger, you are feeling energy, the energetic expression of that emotion. That emotion is energy. If you see all emotions as a singular energy expressed uniquely, as fear, as anger, as sadness, you begin to see that it is in a unified field of energy, just as you are with everything, just simply expressing differently to provide you with an experience, to provide you with a mirror, to provide you with an opportunity to go deeper, to go into that state of union that is always present. But when you separate yourself from the emotion, when you judge the emotion, when you try to change it or make it something different or intellectualize it or analyze it, you again put it deeper into a state of separation. So can you just simply be present to it? Without the stories, without adding energy to it, just allow it to be in its purest form of energetic expression. Just merely even to allow you to drop into the experience of feeling and connecting to energy. And so when you hear information coming your way about this portal that people refer to, when you hear people giving information to anything, can you drop into your energetic experience of receiving that? Does it feel truthful? Does it feel limiting? Does it feel dogmatic? Does it feel like a lens being offered for you to sit with? Or does it feel like you're being told what to believe is true? It's the same energy as AI, making you believe something to be true when it is not. And discernment and energetic understanding is of the utmost importance as you move through the upcoming times. We invite you to sit with the energy of your own experience to this. For what we say may not be energetically resonating for you at this time, and allow that to be your experience without judgment. You can see it all as a map. That is not the road that I take, but there's another road here, and you explore the different paths, you explore the different roads. And when you see it just simply as exploration, experience, you release the attachments to outcomes, to the idea of success and what that means in society. You are releasing all of these ideas that society has put upon you. And if you are not in agreement with these, see within yourself how you are embodying and allowing that energy, enabling that energy to thrive. You do not want war. Are you warring with yourself in any way? Are you warring with your body? Are you warring with any aspect of your life, how you show up? Are you warring with people in your life? Are you creating any sense of division or opposition that pits one against the other, whether it be a bee, a group, a nation? The energies that you wish to see transformed in society, transform them within yourself. Transform them within yourself, for you are also society. And the more that do, and then a society transforms, not overnight, but in time. But you will see your own experience transform, and your experience of society will be seen through a different lens. You will see it with more clarity, more understanding, more compassion, and less attachment and grasping to what you feel shouldn't be. You see it for what it is in all of its levels and layers of truths. We end this transmission at this time to allow you to sit with the energies that we have brought forth in this message. Allow your breath to drop you into your physical being, to drop you into the energy. When you feel your breath is cut off, consciously connect to it to feel the energy that you are experiencing to inform you. And so much overwhelm that people feel when feeling it are the stories, are the narratives, are the beliefs, the undigested experiences that turn it into something that it is not. Not in denial of your experience of it, but in the amplification of the fear and identification, judgments and shame of it. And yes, please get support around anything that feels too challenging, too hard, too daunting to do on your own. For many of you, asking for support is part of your journey. For when you can ask for support of another, you can then ask for support of yourself. You can then begin to ask for support to the beings that you are not yet in relationship to. And to that we say, good day, good morrow, good bad, otherwise just simply allow it to be. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let that be. And that's why I always say, friends, until next time, stay curious.